Hello and welcome to Crypto Exposed. Bank Social announces new wallet 2.0, the first self-custody multi-chain Hedera wallet with integrated staking. And so it begins. Okay guys, so I actually did a video on Bank Social not so long ago, and I was basically telling you how these guys are definitely one to watch because they're basically doing banking. They're basically going to allow you to bank yourself, and to me, I think in the future this could be absolutely huge. I really do, and this is the beginning. Because as you can see, they've already making a wallet now where you can do your own self-custody, you can do your own staking. This is all on your own. You haven't got to do anything where you have any kind of third party. You haven't got to do anything where it's involving a bank. This is you doing it all on your own terms. And this is the kind of thing that, you know, for the banking industry, obviously it's a problem, right? Because they want to be able to offer these kind of services and probably for some kind of fee or something like that. But even if it's not for a fee, they just want a piece of that action because that's going to be beneficial for their bank, right? For their own interests. So this kind of stuff is, again, leveling out the playing field. And this is why crypto is so incredible, because we're basically getting to a position where you don't necessarily have to rely on banks. Now, I said this before in the previous video when I was speaking about Bank Social. I don't think this is going to eliminate banks entirely. Banks are just well integrated at the moment. They're basically legacy financial infrastructure. So I don't think banks are just going to completely get eradicated or anything like that. But it could be a thing where banks are not as profitable and are not as big as they used to be, right? There's like alternatives. And this is something, again, that the banks wouldn't want. But this is why I was saying to you guys, Bank Social could really be huge. Now, at the moment, yes, it's just a wallet that they're bringing out. I understand that you might still be a little bit skeptical right now. Completely understand your reservations at this point, but this is the kind of thing with this stuff. You've got to look towards the future. You can't just be looking at the right now. It's easy to look at the right now and think nothing, because you got to think like with any company. If you think back and look at maybe like Microsoft when it first started out, do you think Microsoft would be where it is now when you looked at it back at the beginning? No, it was just a company that was starting out with a vision. Yeah. Now, I'm not saying that Bank Social is going to be like a Microsoft, but what I am saying is I don't know. You don't know what companies in the future can be absolutely massive, right? You don't know what could start up as a small startup and then end up as like $1 billion valued company. You just don't know these kind of things. And so this is where I'm saying, like, you've got to understand that with these kind of things, you've got to look to the future, not just look to the right now. And this is where they're starting with this kind of stuff. You're seeing them releasing this wallet. This is just the beginning, guys. And this is why I'm really excited about what they may have to offer. So I think this is really good news here. But let's get into the article and then we can discuss this further. Bank Social, the nation's leading open banking platform for credit unions, today announced the launch of its Bank Social Wallet 2.0 app. Available in the App Store, Google Play, and online at getthewallet.com. The Bank Social Wallet is a uniquely multi-chain Hedera-compatible self-custody wallet with integrated staking capabilities. Designed with Bank Social Exchange compatibility, including integrated KYC and staking features, the Bank Social Wallet is built from the ground up to be simple, fast, and easy to use. It seamlessly connects to the Bank Social Exchange and other DEXs. Exciting new and upcoming features are supported by a secure credit union infrastructure. Quote, as the industry matures, we see multi-chain collaboration as an important progression towards broader enterprise and individual adoption. The Bank Social multi-chain self-custody wallet with integrated one-button staking is a fantastic step from Bank Social towards true open banking, unquote, said Mance Harmon, co-founder of Hedera and co-founder and co-CEO of Sword Labs. Quote, the Bank Social wallet app is the foundation for our open banking platform, unquote, said John Wingate, chief executive of Bank Social. Quote, by downloading the app, users now own an intuitive and secure tool to navigate the best Web3 has to offer. This also gives credit unions a future-focused tool that can be launched immediately to their members without significant onboarding, costs, and integration times, unquote. About Bank Social. Bank Social is a passionate team of credit union and DLT experts building an open banking platform that merges the world of credit unions and traditional finance with the world of Web3 and DeFi. The Bank Social financial platform unites and empowers people and businesses, providing fair and equitable access to the same financial tools for all. To learn more about Bank Social, visit banksocial.io. Okay. As I say, guys, this is really great stuff to see. And one of the things that they're talking about here is multi-chain. I said this in a video very recently because Hedera was also doing something where they was connecting to other blockchains. This is not a bad thing. I know a lot of people think, it's just HBAR, and it should only be for HBAR. That's not really the way to look at it. First and foremost, you should just want crypto to succeed as a whole. You should just want crypto to just do well in general. Because to be honest with you, even if you're thinking about it from just a selfish point of view, the more this stuff gets adopted as a whole, the more accessible it is to the average people. And that's just going to help with the overall adoption with all cryptos. That's the way it should be. Crypto should just be a united thing where all cryptos are accessible. And that's what's going to help with mass adoption. That's what's going to help with all cryptos getting a chance to be widely adopted. So this isn't a bad thing at all. I've said this before as well, that I do think the future will be multi-chain. I don't think there will be just one chain that rules over all of them and it'll just be that one chain that's the main victor and everyone else loses. No, I do think there will be numerous chains that are actually successful long term. So it is a matter of just finding which ones are going to be successful. And in my opinion, I think Hedera is going to be one of the chains that will be very successful in the future. And that's why I feel comfortable at the end of the day. And that's why I'm not worried about other cryptos or anything like that. I want everybody to have their chance, whatever crypto they're in, because one, I want everybody to have their chance to really make money from this, because this is an opportunity that not many people get. And two, I understand that when one crypto thrives, the whole space thrives. And we should want that in crypto. We should want unity, because that's what's going to help the crypto space move forward. Because this is the thing. If we're just divided, that's where we've got the problems like with the SEC. And this is where this divide and conquer, right? Like if you're just looking at how the SEC are going on right now and they're trying to sue all these different cryptos and stuff like that on an absolute rampage. If we're divided and we're just looking at them and thinking, laughing at the crypto that gets sued, that's not good. Because at the end of the day, you never know if it's going to be your turn. You never know if it's going to be your crypto that ends up getting next, right? So we should be looking at it as, when we see this kind of stuff as a whole, we shouldn't want that, because that's holding back crypto in general, right? It's not just that one token getting sued. You're holding back crypto as a whole, because it's stopping stuff like regulation. It's making it scary for institutions to want to get involved, because they're worried if they're picking the wrong crypto, if that's going to land them in some kind of financial trouble. So it's these kind of things that will give crypto a bad name and make more institutions scared to want to get involved. So we should want the crypto space to do well as a whole, because that's how things move forward. That's how we progress. So in terms of it being multi-chain, that's an absolutely good thing. That's not a problem at all. One thing that I did just say that I thought was really good was them saying that one button staking. I mean, that's absolutely incredible in terms of adoption. Like if you think about it, for people now who are not well versed in crypto and stuff like that, they could get that app, send their HBAR into that app, and then it's simply a press of a button and then they'll be staking their HBAR. I mean, that's absolutely incredible, right? That's exactly what you would want. So I think that's a real great idea. I'm really happy to see that as well. I think that would be huge. So again, we're talking about helping with adoption, right? Making it more accessible to the average person. This is the kind of thing that you want to see. It's making it easier for people to understand. They're not having to move the crypto and transfer it from place to place, not having to do anything that's too confusing or anything like that, making it easier for the average person to get involved. So yeah, overall I look at this and I think this is absolutely huge. This could be the start of something really big, because I do think Bank Social in the future are going to be a big deal, in my opinion. I think this is something that could be the start of something that really starts a trend in terms of other companies wanting to bring out their own banking union apps and stuff like that, banking services, that kind of thing, because, self-banking and that kind of thing. Yeah, I think this is another thing that crypto will bring a huge market to. I think this is something that a lot of people are going to want to get involved in the long term. So overall, real great to see this, and who knows, I may even have a look at the app at some point, give it a play around, see what I think about it. But if I do, I'll be sure to give you guys an update. But what do you guys think? Bank Social dropping the Wallet 2.0 with integrated staking and multi-chain features. Do you like the sound of this? Is this something that you would personally use yourself? Do you think this is going to be good for HBAR's value overall? Or do you not like this? Is there anything in this video that you've heard that you don't like the sound of? Or do you just think that this is not going to be good for HBAR's price overall long term? Let me know your thoughts, guys. I'd be interested to hear. Thank you very much for watching this. If you did like it, please remember to drop a comment, like, and subscribe. But until next time, take care.